The Nigerian Air Force has successfully graduated a fresh batch of 2,079 recruits to boost its capacity to effectively tackle various internal security challenges in the country. The colorful passing out parade of the Basic Military Training Course 40 2019 took place on 15th of February 2020 at the Military Training Center, Kaduna, with the recruits having undergone 6 months of rigorous military training. With today's graduation ceremony, the Nigerian Air Force has substantially bridged a wide gap in manpower disposition to meet the imperatives of its constitutional role of defending the territorial integrity of the country. Speaking during the passing out parade, the guest of honor and reviewing officer, the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Baba Abubakar, stated that the graduation led credence to the efforts of the current Nigerian Air Force leadership to reposition the service into a highly professional force that is appropriately manned and adequately trained to ensure that Nigeria's territorial integrity and national sovereignty are not undermined or subverted by any individual or group of individuals. He challenged them to be vigilant and guide their utterances and conduct at all times, while they must not allow themselves to be used by any subversive elements in the society to compromise national security. The Chief of the Air Staff further remarked that in the last 4.5 years, the federal government has facilitated unprecedented increase in the number of aircraft available for Nigerian Air Force operations, bringing the aircraft serviceability rate of the service from 35% in July 2015 to 82% as of February 2020.
Before I conclude this address, I would like to express a profound gratitude to Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
The Chief of the Air Staff, while appreciating the federal government for the priority attention given to the needs of the service to enable it to record this laudable achievement, assured the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria of Nigerian Air Force's unalloyed loyalty and total dedication to his administration's commitment to a peaceful and prosperous Nigeria. One of the highlights of the event was a silent drill demonstration which was executed with precision by the passing out recruits to the delight of invited guests. The ceremony also featured the presentation of awards to the 3 best graduating recruits. The award recipients were Aircraftman Muhammad Abdul Muttalib, Aircraftwoman Abisola Alade, and Aircraftman Owem Essien, who won the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Officer Commanding Ground Training Command, and Commandant's Award, respectively, for emerging first, second, and third in order of merit. The ceremony witnessed a large turnout of dignitaries, including the representatives of the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, the Chairman Senate Committee on Air Force, representatives of the Chairman House Committee on Air Force, the Deputy Chairman House Committee on Defense, the Chief of Defense Intelligence, representative of Emir of Zaria, 7 and retired senior officers, as well as families and friends of the newly enlisted airmen and airwomen. After the passing out parade, the Chief of the Air Staff and other dignitaries also commissioned 3 newly constructed and furnished blocks of 10 one-bedroom airmen instructors transit accommodation at the Regiment Training Center, which was named after 3 Nigerian Air Force personnel who had paid a supreme price in the line of duty. The personnel immortalized are Aircraftmen Augustine Ati, Mustafa Ibrahim, and Christian Nkuo of the Nigerian Air Force Regiment and Special Forces Specialty. The Nigerian Air Force, willing, able, ready.